Oh, yes, the error and the deceit. Yes. Now, marriage enter into because of willful deceit regarding facts, which, if known in time, would have stopped the spouse from entering into such marriage, and which now make common life unbearable, shall be annulled. Oh, then there's that lack of intent. Marriage entered into without the aim of coexistence of the spouses is invalid. Marriage is void when the spouses, through marriage, were in fact not interested to establish coexistence, but wanted to hide some other legal action, or primarily wanted to achieve another goal. Now there's what's known as legal succession. Oh, do I have an inheritance in Clallam County? Did Heidi know of any inheritances that involve legal succession? Poach. Now, I didn't know of any inheritance involving Elma and Verna Holst. I didn't know of any inheritance involving Edward Budnick. Pooh. I didn't know of an inheritance involving Raymond Arthur Arp. I didn't know of an inheritance involving DeWitt Griggs. Ooch. Now, I have oftentimes mentioned that if Heidi had knowledge of anything involving legal succession that involved my family tree, and you were paid as a county to issue a dissolution of marriage and protection orders so as to say that I'm mentally incompetent or have a mental illness, it annuls the marriage. Pooch. Now, I know if you were to enforce the laws, yes, the laws that require notice and opportunity to be heard before issuing any protection orders or any dissolutions of marriage, I'd like to sue each and every sheriff to find out exactly what they know about Elmer and Verna Holst. Now, somebody had told you that we were going to have him put in Western State Hospital so that I would not have control of my own assets that involved the legal succession of Clara Holst Budnick. Now, let's say that I find out that the sheriffs and the police department did not want me to know that there's actually some property that you've been defrauding. Well, then you issued the dissolution of marriage, knowingly violating my rights to the legal succession of my inheritances. Yes, family pension. Oh, evasion from criminal liability. Now, at the time, we did not have 5 sons. Yes, Heidi and myself traveled to Kosovo. I had the intention of being married for our whole lives. But if there is any abuse or any other rights involving in the marriage, as an example, the abuse of my right to due process. Now, when Heidi got to Clallam County in 2011, you issued a protection order where my due process rights were not protected. So, are you absolutely sure that I don't have the right to annul the marriage? Oh, marriage is void. Such marriage shall not be annulled if it is later decided to establish coexistence. Am I still going to stay married to the same woman that abducted my sons on July 2nd? uh, ow, ow.